touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
1st and goal, Foster. And the Packers are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in with Foster. And the second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Arian Foster with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And always a good 1st half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Getting set to go again here. The Saints and Drew Brees march out there again on offense. If 2nd quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe
a breakaway for Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 75 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Oh, a good-looking return setup here. Running room at the 50. Look out. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole?
A 1st down carry for Foster. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
On the run, it's Foster. And some space here. And they'll get this down to the 10. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey folks, I'm your host, The Coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles David.
Depth chart. Entering. Yes. WR selected. Slot 2. Slot 3. PWSLWR slot 2. Entering coaching screen.
Coach, here's where we pick up this challenge in the second quarter with 5 minutes left. We're in the second quarter, and it's the Cardinals in control of the football. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. This is Foster. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. A give. This is Foster. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful. That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Foster. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They'll hand off to Foster. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. They'll let Foster try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Over the middle to Smith.
Tannehill's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Cardinals' 41-yard line.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And it's complete. Henry. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Derrick Henry. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll run with Evans. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Makes the score Cardinals 15. Titans.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. On first down, it's Foster. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the... And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Arian Foster as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way.
The quarterback taken down and sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the 4th quarter with 5 minutes left. You lead by a touchdown. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to loft one deep left side. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Randy Moss, 75 yards. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Here's where we pick up this challenge in the second quarter with 5 minutes left. You're ahead 7 points. You've got...
And challenge goals. Depth chart. Entering depth chart. Yes. WR selected. Slot 2, slot 3. A, F, R, RL, SLWR selected. Slot 2. Entering coaching
field. First and 10. Here come the Vikings now as they get set on first down and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Foster, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays. Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They got 5 through the...
Entering quick challenge goals. Entering screen
now
resume.
5 on the ground, 1st and 10.
The 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd.
Another carry.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you know,
and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Arian Foster with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. They'll let Foster try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the...
Challenge goals. Entering screen resume.
25-yard line.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
so that means they have to change up what they're doing. And for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the
From the 27, Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Breeze now on first down. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 54 yards. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple... Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, the Vikings have got it. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The drive will start with Arian Foster. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Foster on 2nd down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On first down, it's Foster. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if they're a start...
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We pick up this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 5 minutes left on the clock. You're ahead by 4. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's first.
/depth chart. Entering. Yes. WR selected. Slot 3. RL SLWR slot 2. Entering coaching screen depth chart.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines?
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just look.
Challenge goals. Entering
down at the sideline now. Their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
On first down, it's gone. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Out of the gun, Goff. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
10.
Single receiver. Hey.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And his throw here's incomplete. Woods will say he should have had it. And it's third down.
It's third down. And 10 yards to go.
Again, Goff. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Stephon Gilmore dials the corner blitz and earns the sack.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And Arian Foster coming back on the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. And McCaffrey there to make the grab. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's third down.
Malcolm Jenkins on the coverage.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
And now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they?
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We pick up this challenge in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left. We're all tied up. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line as we get set here, 1st and 10.
Depth chart. Entering, auto reorder pop. WR selected. Slot 2, slot 3. SLWR slot 2. Entering, coaching screen depth chart. And challenge goals. Entering, screen resume.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start on the ground with Foster. And some room to maneuver. The 40. He's at the 30.
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get that
swagger. 49ers. Arian Foster.
Challenge goals. Entering.
Touchdown. And the 49ers have moved out in front. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? They'll let Foster try and run it in. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
And the Bears first down.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Trubisky's throw pulled in by Robinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. The offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what...
Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football.
The quarterback sack.
Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback.
And now nothing but green ahead of him.
Oh, we got plenty
and
of
he's
fun,
going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Arian Foster, 68 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
The 49ers will line up.
Now you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that it's demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out, coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Now Trubisky lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the two-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for two. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Mitchell Trubisky sacked.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, but now it's 3rd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Mean Joe Green coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st, they stick with Foster. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. They'll run on 1st down. Foster. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows, you may meet up with this team again.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10.
On first down, it's Foster. Past the 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Trubisky's pass intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated.
Entering challenge select screen. Entering 6 market screen, you have 3 options. Completed game / challenge is selected. Entering 6 market screen, you have 4 options. Entering 6 market screen, you have 4 options. Entering 6 market screen, you have. Entering 6 market screen, you have 2 options. Series 5 token collectible. Entering home screen, Series 5. Entering 6 market screen, you have 3 options. Heroes badge collectible. Entering add to set pop up when you add this item to the Mud Heroes badge exchange set. It will. Entering 6 market. Entering home screen, 3,400 coins. Entering challenge select. Entering humble big. Josh Allen. Entering Mud Heroes challenge. Entering challenge select screen, you have 20 options. Mud Hero missions. Entering ultimate. Entering campaign screen, you have 21 options. Entering leave play store, you have 4 team, you have 5. Item binder. DT99O. Mark Clayton WR99 overall. Attributes. Upgrades. You have 3 options. Undefined is selected. Entering replace front art pop-up. Do you want? You have 12 options. You have undefined is selected. Entering craft. Entering replaceability pop-up. Do you want to replace undefined with returnment for 25 coins? WR99 overall. Travis Kelce 9. Derek Thomas rolled 96 overall. Attributes. Upgrades. Rolled 97 overall. Rolled 96 overall. Enter. Featured. Play. Missions, you have 12. Mud Heroes. Entering mission steps screen, you have 1 option. Entering mission. Entering Mud Heroes. Entering mission select screen, you have 5 options. Origin story is selected. Entering ways to complete screen. Mud Heroes challenge. And entering Mud Heroes challenge screen, you have 4. Entering Kevin's JC Treader sequence setup, you have 2 options. Normal is selected.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, here's where we pick up this challenge in the second quarter with 5 minutes left. You lead by a touchdown. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's first down.
Depth chart. Entering. Yes. WR selected. Slot 3. SLWR select. Slot 2. Entering coaching screen. Depth chart.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on fourth versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a fourth down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a fourth down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Arian Foster with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll let Foster try and run it in. And he will get in.
Challenge goals. Entering
Zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
Entering screen. Resume.
They don't lie.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. The Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for... And Foster loses the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them.
Challenge goals.
In this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they know.
Challenge goals. Entering screen, resume.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run on first down. Foster. And he's taken down inside the 30. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
And depth chart. Entering depth chart screen. Entering auto reorder pop-up WR selected. Slot 3. SLWR select slot 2. Entering coaching screen.
To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thank you, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the third quarter with 5 minutes left on the clock. You have a 3-point lead. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On first down, Foster. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They keep it in the hands of Foster. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. The 20.
Oh,
10,
you got to feel it, baby.
and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. How about that? Their quarterback, 65 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2